#1 picks, and aside from about 3 inches and a 16-year age difference, it's like looking in the mirror if you take their situations into account. Number of wins the Texans had the year before they drafted David? 0. How many wins did he have in his senior year of college? Double digits. Who did he open up against in the preseason? New York Giants. Baker better hope he doesn't get sacked 35 times in that game like you did, give or take, roughly.
I'm like 12 years old right there.
Could you drive yourself to the facility?
Why'd they let him play? Anyway. All right.
Okay, my point is, though, that you've been in a similar situation to the one that Mayfield is in now, taking over a team that's in pretty rough shape. So you know what works and what doesn't work, and I'd like to get your thoughts on this.
At the game of football, it's the same. It's just a matter of terminology, language, and how they teach it. So you're not going to find one guy that's reinventing the wheel.
The confidence?
It is. It's good confidence.
Will it serve him well in this instance?
For the most part, he's right. The game of football is the same. X's and O's wise, there are only so many guys that are going to do things completely different than the norm. But everyone's an All-American. That's what he has to understand. They're all good. So you can't just rely on confidence, making plays off course, and that kind of getting you through. The biggest thing that he's going to have to do is he has to really be honest with himself. You have to do that every day as a quarterback, especially in OTAs. You can't just go in there and let your confidence go so far over the top that you are blind to the things that you need to work on. You have to find out what your weaknesses are, find out what those are, identify them, and make them your strengths. And then find out what your strengths are and let that be the edge that takes you over the top and beats the other quarterbacks in the league that are the best in the world. So if you want to be one of those guys, you have to be really honest with yourself, and you got to be a guy that can go out there. Obviously, leadership's not going to be an issue with him. We all have heard about the great things that he is and the intangibles that he has. It's going to be the little things about just being detailed. Say his weakness is study habits, right? He thinks that he can get away with just being a better athlete and just making plays. We got to make that your strength. Come in earlier, stay longer than everybody. As soon as that's on the level playing field with the rest of the quarterbacks in the league, then find out what you're really good at, what you have that none of those guys have. And I'm sure that he feels that he has a couple things that some guys in the NFL don't have at the quarterback position, and make that your edge, and that's going to keep you around for a while.
Obviously, the Browns feel similarly. Hugh Jackson says that he will start out as 3rd on the depth chart behind Tyrod